Hi, my name is Rachel Vitale. I'm here to introduce you to the 10 guiding principles of instructional technology and distance education. The first guiding principle is to set behavioral objectives, which describe what the learner will know and be able to do as a result of the learning. Clearly stated behavioral objectives link to the instruction and from the instruction to the learner assessment. The second guiding principle is to motivate learners. Keller's ARCS model identifies 4 attributes of instruction that can motivate learners. These are gaining the learner's initial attention, making learning relevant to the learner, ensuring the learner feels confident that the learning can be mastered, and ensuring the learner is satisfied with the learning experience. The third guiding principle is to build towards a transfer of learning. The definition of educational technology, established by the Association for Educational Communications and Technology, references improving performance. This definition reinforces the newer connotation of learning, not just inert knowledge, but usable capability. The fourth guiding principle is to use appropriate technology and media. Methods and media should be selected on the basis of best practices, applicable to a given situation. These selections are not random choices, but instead they are informed decisions. The fifth guiding principle is to follow current technology and trends. Professionals within the field of instructional technology and distance education must keep themselves updated on the knowledge base of the field and use that knowledge base in making decisions. Informed decisions not only help learners learn productively, but these decisions also effectively make use of the time, effort, and resources necessary to develop and provide instruction. The sixth guiding principle is to include learner participation. As part of the learning process, learners need opportunities to try out what they are learning at the time they are learning it. Learners develop a greater understanding of the instruction when they are able to do, experience, and engage in trial and error. The seventh guiding principle is to provide critical feedback. In conjunction with having opportunities to practice, learners need to receive feedback about their performance. There are a variety of ways to provide this feedback. Learners can be told if they are correct or incorrect. They can receive reinforcement for correct answers or performance. They can be shown correct examples, and they can be guided to analyze their own work. The eighth guiding principle is to engage the social context. In distance education, it is important to consider how the social context impacts the learning experience. Even in a virtual environment, learners and instructors still expect their interactions to resemble physical space. Learners want to navigate the online interface easily, to feel connected to the learning group, and to have conversations with peers that further their understanding of the content. The ninth guiding principle is to assess learners. Learners must demonstrate that they are in fact acquiring new knowledge and skills through this instruction. Formative assessments serve to measure progress and provide feedback, whereas summative assessments are graded assignments that assess knowledge of content. The 10th guiding principle is to evaluate and revise instruction. Formative evaluations are conducted after each stage of the instructional design process to ensure that each stage is completed successfully and aligns with the instructional goals or objectives. Summative evaluations determine the success of the instruction. Based on the outcomes of these evaluations, the instruction may need to be revised. A commitment to continuous evaluation is one of the hallmarks of instructional systems design. Once again, I'm Rachel Vitale, and thank you for joining me as we examined the 10 guiding principles of instructional technology and distance education.